Hi, thanks for clicking the button to play this video. I'm Warren from TOOLFEST. You may also know me from Bunny's Bolts at Woking. I'm here today at Festool's HQ in the UK, which is near Bury St Edmonds, and it's just a fabulous building, and we're in this awesome training room, of which I think there are two, but they're just enormous, and there's loads of tools around. It's fantastic. And I've got with me Allan from Festool.
Hello, Warren.
Hello, Allan. Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
I'm Allan from Festool. Thank you, Warren. And end user technical support. So if you need any support, need any help with any of your Festools, and you're based in the southeast, I'll be there to help you.
There's guys like you, not obviously as good as you, I'm sure, all over the country doing this kind of thing. Or better than you, maybe so. Yeah, they probably say so. All over the country, visiting end users.
Yes.
We just got a phone Festool, say I'd like to see something, or I've got an issue and that kind of thing, and you guys will turn up and go, hi, how can I help?
Yeah, turn up with hand sanitizer, or sometimes just a phone call, sometimes it's a virtual call, video call, and just anything, and anywhere to help our customers. Just the after service support I think you'd expect from a premium brand.
Yeah, yeah. Anything from how do you do this on my machine to I've got a major problem and can you come and help me with that kind of thing?
Exactly.
Or show me something new. Ooh. Which is what we're going to do today. We're going to look at some new stuff. It's all being launched this autumn. We've got a couple of things from the spring launch we want to look at later as well.
Yes.
But we'll get to those later on. So yeah, thanks again for clicking the play button, and we'll be back in a minute. So we're going to take a look at this lovely little baby that came out this year. This is the TID 18.
Yes.
Little impact driver, and it's just so cute. No, Allan, not that one.
Not that one. Right.
Right. Come back. Right. Now, to everyone, it just looks like your regular kind of impact driver. Does exactly what it's supposed to do. Take out the box, put big screws in, put self-drilling screws in, that kind of thing. But it's a little bit more technical than that. There's switches and buttons. Obviously, you've got your forward, reverse, trigger, easy. Bit holder, standard 1/4 inch bit holder. It's non-Centratec.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, that's fine. But then we've got like buttons down here.
Yeah. Just you've got your green button over there.
Right. Press the green button.
Festool.
Ooh. Okay, so that's giving me 3 little lights. And there's like a little rev counter next to those lights.
Yes, so that's indicative of the speed control. So one green light, 1,200 RPM.
Wait, let me try it. Okay, yeah, right. Oh, it's shiny.
But this is completely counterintuitive to any other drill driver where lower speed means higher torque.
Yeah.
This one is lower speed, less torque.
Okay, so this is for your little screws.
That's it.
Being delicate, well not too delicate because it's an impact driver, but yeah.
A little bit more control.
Okay.
Second green light, 2,000 RPM.
Yeah, a little bit
You can
quicker, yeah.
really feel the kick in it.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
3 green lights, 3,200 RPM, 1,800 Newton meters of torque.
Wow, you've been doing your homework, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Oh, excellent. And then I've got 3, which is like just screw anything into anything at top speed.
Top speed.
Great. Awesome. There's another little feature here, which I know you're particularly proud of.
I'm glad you picked that out.
Yeah.
We're a really lovely built-in bit holder.
Yeah.
Convenient, out the way,
Both sides.
really nice little design feature.
Yeah, pretty handy. And if you've got to go up a ladder or something, you could put your bit there, or you could just put the screws that you need to put in. If you've just got a few screws to put in, like in a soffit or a fascia or something, just pop them on there, clip it on your belt
Yeah,
with the belt holder,
of course.
which can go either
side.
side. Yeah, sure. And then easy peasy.
Yeah, chopped up.
Cool. Of course, there's the battery indicator. One light.
That battery needs charging.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. But this battery, now this is the 3.1 ampere I've got on here. That one there has got a different battery.
Yeah, this is the 4 amp hour battery. So it's a lot lighter than the 5.2 amp hour battery, but kicking out the same power essentially.
Yeah.
So just a really nice high-powered battery.
Yeah, sure. Is it, can I pop that there?
Yeah.
Can you tell I'll put it next to it? 'Cause it's not much bigger than a 3.1, is it?
No?
Or is it the same size here? Oh no, a little bit.
Little bit, little bit better, bigger.
Yeah. No, cool. Excellent. So that's pretty much it for the impact driver. It's available in, I think, 3 versions on its own. You get a basic, you get the 3.1,
3.1,
the 4 amp hour.
you get the T version, where it comes with a T18.
T18, and that's got a combination of batteries at the moment, doesn't it? It's got a 5.2 and a 4 ampere in the box, I believe. Check, just to make sure. And then you get the big boy set, which is the TID18 and the PDC18. Yeah, which has been a really good seller, to be honest with you.
So this is the first for Festool, a first combo drill set.
Yeah, proper twin pack, which would be ideal for anybody to kick off their 18-volt excursion into Festool tools.
Turn up on site, you've got 2 drills that you wouldn't need anything else.
Brilliant. There you go. Thank you very much. The impact driver.
Going.
The Planex.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's around. Right, so, how's that? Another Planex.
Another Planex. It is so feature rich, Warren. Have you got 3 hours? Because
Okay.
yeah,
Shall I get comfortable?
yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous.
Okay. This is a bit like the first Planex.
Yes.
Extendable.
Yes.
Okay. Because like my one here has got like 2 aluminium sections to it.
Yeah.
Yours has got 1.
Mine is a shorty.
Okay.
Yours is the
So I'm doing the
mid-size.
ceilings, you're doing the walls.
Yeah, sounds good.
Or I can take it apart. I can do it all.
And you can just morph. Yeah.
Morph.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll just do that bit first about how to take it apart and
Okay.
do the extensions, and then we'll look at the other green bits and stuff.
Just lovely. So I'm grabbing it over here.
Yeah.
Let's do that like that. I've got
Right.
this really expensive bit hanging off here.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Money.
Just gonna tweak that off.
Oh.
How good is that?
That's great.
How good is that? Just stays secure.
Yeah.
Stays locked in. But now this is where you want to secure the bottom bit.
Right.
Give you a little lever, just another twist, and then it's going to come apart.
Okay, let's have a go. So, I'm going to hold it here. Yeah. Hold it here.
Yeah.
Really?
You can do it, Warren. You can do it.
I'll do it. Oh, it's kind of released a bit, and then safely on the bench. Take it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And it just pops it on.
Just for those times when you're on a job, you're just quickly taking it apart, just to be double extra sure.
Yeah.
You've got both pieces safe and sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure the old one had like a lead or something that attached differently or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
This is all contained within the tube.
It's all one movement. So connecting it
Brilliant.
again,
Yeah, okay.
on.
Pop it in, and will it latch on?
and that's secure now.
Okay, great. And you can do the lever all the way around to secure it firmly.
Double lock. Yeah.
Brilliant. In fact, it's even got on the switch. When you move it, it's got 1, 2. Like, so you know there's 2 positions that you need to do, 2 movements.
Yeah,
to swap it
just,
over.
just as a one. But this is a really nice short little sander one, because a lot of the times you're in a small room, you're in a little bathroom,
Yeah.
you want to just really quickly sand the walls, sand the ceilings, and you don't want a long sander like that.
No.
So it's really nice to have the flexibility to go short, to go medium, and you
Yeah.
can even put 2 extenders in there.
I mean, even in like a small house, you know, you're going to need this maybe for like the stairwell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where you've got, you know, vaulted ceiling up to the top of the stairs. That's
Absolutely.
so perfect for that.
Yeah.
Cool. Lots of other green bits. I don't know which end to start at first. I'm going to start at the handle end actually.
That sounds good.
So we have our MMC.
Yeah.
Okay. So just run through again quickly what MMC stands for. We've got from 6 down to 1.
Of course, multi-material
Mm-hmm.
control. So
Yeah.
painted surfaces, slow the speed down. Harder surfaces like your plasters, you can turn the speed up.
Yeah.
So just play around with the different settings, different speeds. Fillers vary so much these days. Soft
Yeah.
fillers, hard fillers.
Yeah.
Use it to get the most efficient finish.
Brilliant. Cool. Excellent. And then we've got a number of buttons here.
Yes.
This just looks like an on and off switch.
This is the onboard control, on and off.
Onboard control.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
proper Star Trek. I like that. Onboard control. Okay, on and off. Okay. And then light button,
Light button.
and that we'll see in a minute illuminates the head.
Yes.
Fantastic. And then got this, looks like a Bluetooth button.
It is Bluetooth.
Right.
So you can pair this with your phone.
Yeah,
Festool Work app now.
Festool Work.
So you can
Okay.
pair this with your app.
Yeah.
You can register your Planex, of
Mhm.
course, get the warranty all inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
But also there's a lot of built-in features behind. You can monitor the temperature of the Planex. You can see the working time that you've run the Planex for. Just a nice bit of maintenance features in the background working, just to make sure this all works efficiently. Where you've last used the Planex, just in case you should lose it.
Where?
Yeah,
Like a geotag or something.
like a geotag.
Oh, that's cool. Excellent. Where's my planet? Right, okay.
You can adjust the light settings if you want a little bit dimmer, a little bit brighter. Do you want the light to come on as you switch the Planex on?
So you get the app on your phone, you'd adjust the light settings with your phone.
Yeah,
So cool. Excellent.
that is really cool.
Yeah.
It's a Festool Work app.
First of all, okay, right, no worries. I will download it at some point and have a look at that. Turning around, we've got this green thing here.
Yeah.
You know, this is fairly obvious. This is to make sure the hose is secured.
Yeah, and it's
Really
just,
well.
you do not, this generates such a huge amount of dust, Warren.
Yeah.
If this hose slips off for even just 5 seconds, you've undone everything you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the containment. So, hose slips on,
Mm-hmm.
lock it in place.
And it's got like a rose end on it so it can't come off.
Yeah, we're
So-
getting a bit floral, yeah? So we've got a nice little
It's
nice
nice.
little rose end on that.
Flowers. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great. Brilliant. Okay, then below that is where the plug lead goes in.
Again, secure fixing.
Okay, so working down, we've done these green bits, done those green bits, coming to the, where all the work is done really, the
Yeah.
head here. I've got a green dial here, I'm going to need my glasses, and it's got 2 little houses, one at each end of the dial, and one's pointing to the wall, and one's pointing, and even I can work out what that means, but just to clarify,
Yeah,
we're moving this dial for different reasons.
that's it. Adjust the extraction
Mm-hmm.
as per where you're sanding, because this Planex actually supports itself on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's 4 kilograms in the version that I've got,
Yeah.
but weight means just absolutely nothing with this Planex, because this Planex is actually holding itself up.
Oh,
So
okay.
you virtually just guiding the Planex around where you want to sand.
Yeah. So you can stick it to the ceiling.
Exactly.
Just got to move it around. That's what you've got to do.
Around. Yeah.
That's very amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you move from walls to ceilings, you can tweak it, and it's just one dial, simple as
So,
that.
so it's just to clarify, so you want to put it to the ceiling end for more more dust extraction.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, and then when you're on the walls, you can turn it down a bit, just in case it starts to stick a bit maybe,
Yes.
and it gets more difficult to move. Okay, brilliant. Okay, now, just going to peel this off. It's got a new pad. The old pad wasn't anything like this on the old
Yeah.
Planex,
Yeah.
or even on the Easy, I don't think. Is it the Easy?
Yeah, the Easy and the first version of the Planex, this is completely new from both.
Completely different. So we've got like, what looks like a thin pad on top here, and a bunch of quarter-turn fasteners,
Mm,
which I bet you'd use a Euro coin to move.
exactly.
But I'm not sure if that's true.
Yes.
But whenever I've seen quarter-turn fasteners anywhere, it's always designed for using a Euro coin.
Yeah, yeah. 20 pence works a treat.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then it's just little plastic quarter turns by the looks of it, or very hard plastic because it's got to withstand a bit of heat.
Yeah.
Why? Why have we done this?
So just long-term maintenance,
Mhm.
it is a consumable part, it does wear away,
Hmm.
so it's a lot more cost-effective to replace. So it's not replacing the whole backing pad, you're just replacing the interface pad.
Okay.
So your long-term running costs are so much cheaper. It has also got a stick fix coating, Warren,
Stick fix coating.
and that repels dust. So it just helps even extend the life of it, even though it's more cost-effective.
Sounds like magic, but it repels dust, doesn't
It
it?
does,
It does.
it does.
I like that.
I
very
need that
much.
around my house.
Me too. So yeah, because the backing pads, we know they can be a bit pricey if you go through them, and you can easily ruin them if you're a little bit gung-ho with ripping your abrasives off and
Yeah.
putting them back and then ripping them off again. So that's fairly inexpensive consumable
That's it.
to replace.
And it's also soft, because the modern day fillers seem to be really, really soft, so if you attack it with a hard base,
Yeah.
you're really going to be grinding it away. So
Oh.
that's just soft, so it attacks it, but just delicately
A little bit
giving
of
the
give.
best finish possible.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is also a new 48-hole system, so you're getting so much more extraction. That helps. When you're saying ceilings, that is one of the features that just helps suck the Planex up maintaining the weight.
So it's like multi-jet stream, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah,
From a 150.
jet stream
Planex. Yes. Good. Okay, so that, I think, have we covered pretty much this machine?
Just
and the
one more.
hose? Yeah.
And this is a new for Planex,
Yeah.
is that you've got a random, Warren, come on,
Sorry,
let's clean up a bit.
I'm clean again.
And this is the first step for Planex, is random orbital sanding.
Oh,
So
okay.
even on those soft fillers, you can get a really good finish on it.
Oh,
Formal orbit, and you can get a great finish.
so the others weren't.
No,
Oh,
just purely rotary.
oh, was it? Well, this is going to have a fantastic finish then.
Really good finish.
Ooh, I like it. Excellent. Shall we fire one up?
Let's do
Because
it.
we've got probably the main feature and why this machine was updated still to see, haven't we? Really?
We have indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you ready to go with that?
I am ready to go. That's a bit noisy.
Yeah.
Shall we,
Just turn it off because are we going to do any sanding? Let's do a little bit. Okay, what we'll do is we've got a little plan here. We're going to get Matt to cut the lights so we can see this illuminated head on the sander in its full glory.
that's great.
And we're going to make some noise and we're going to sand. There's a really rough bit up there, mate. So if you wouldn't mind going over that. Then, yeah, we're going to do that. So Matt, on the lights.
Lights out.
We're back in a minute. And if anybody spots a deliberate mistake, email me and I'll send you a prize. But we're not going to say what it is now.
So what other sander can you use in the dark? That's the whole reason why we put the light on.
It's
Your
just-
power fails, you're
Yeah.
in the dark, you can use the sander.
Exactly. Just keep on working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I still want to keep you efficient, but also
Mhm.
you can really pick out. I'll switch the light on without switching the sander on.
Yeah.
You can really see any imperfections in the substrate that you're sanding.
Yeah.
And so you can very quickly finish an area and know confidently when you can move on that you've
Yeah.
achieved the finish that you want to do.
It's given the same effect as that. Is it STL 450?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
That's
Which is the surface light, the long strip light that you put on a surface and it shows you everything you've missed.
Yes.
And you can just go over it really quickly. So yeah, but it's in the machine, so you don't got to move the light or anything.
That's it. Yeah, you've got your brushless motor working really efficiently. That is just an absolutely gorgeous sander.
Yeah. Fantastic. Right, well, actually, no, there's one other thing. I want to know, in the box, which we'll show you in a minute, in fact, there's a few other things. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself.
It just doesn't stop, does it?
It just keeps giving. It's the tool that keeps giving. There is this funny little wristband thing.
Yes.
Oh, I can't get it off my mechanical hand.
Oh.
What's that?
Good going, good going. Have you sanitized your hands?
Oh, hang on. No, I haven't.
So we're working the whole day. As you can see, working like this,
Yeah.
you could potentially have the hose and your hand being fighting.
Got to get annoying.
Yeah, and working the whole day like that, that's just no way to work with a Festool.
Yeah.
So what they've done is you've got this little clip, clips into the handle, and it just keeps this out of the way. Hose and cable, just so that you can work more efficiently, more friendly, and that clips on like that, and it holds the hose out the way.
Didn't put it on properly, Al.
When you and there
Look
you
at
go.
that.
And look at that.
That is
That's
pretty
example.
cool, isn't it?
It's just these small things that just
Yeah.
just beautiful.
That's
Absolutely
real.
fantastic.
Ghostbusters, don't cross the streams thing, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Fantastic.
Just a great bit of kit. And of course that comes in the storage sustainer.
It's a storage sustainer, the box that it comes with,
It does.
which
Yes.
I have down here, which
Yeah.
we'll have a look at now. Oh, hang on. We'll cut that bit out. So what we'll do is, here we go. We've got this sustainer here, and everybody knows I love sustainers. This is the double XL sustainer,
Yes.
and it's all fitted out, you know, it's just polystyrene inserts, everything. They've even screwed one of them down so that it won't move around or anything. come in here and that special wristband kind of thing, or what do they call it?
Yeah.
That comes in there. But there's another bit that comes with the Planex set
There is.
that you've got down there
Yes.
that I've never ever seen before.
And again, just so much thought, Warren. So you've got your Planex,
Yeah.
you've got your extractor,
Yeah.
but this is a beautiful machine. You don't just want to be dumping it down.
No.
So you want a little cradle. Now, Warren, I'm going to be coming over to your side.
You're not going to touch my sustainer, are you? Handle down.
Let's keep our social distancing.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're in. We're good to go.
Okay.
So,
Hey. So no just chucking it on the floor.
no, we won't be doing that well.
You can rest it and you could turn it up the other way when you want to change a abrasive. And there's a little circular recess. Put your abrasives in there.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And that fits on your extractor as well. So you've got your extractor in your bike.
Oh, okay.
Down on your extractor.
I noticed it's got like the classic sustainer feet on it, so
Of
you can
course.
put it on any extractor pretty much.
Backwards compatible, forwards compatible.
Fantastic. Think we covered it.
We have.
Brilliant.
We have indeed.
So there you go. That's the new Planex with lights. Thanks very much.
We're back.
We're back. Just waving at you there. Down. Ah, needs training. Right. Okay, we're back. This lovely little machine here, or it was, because it was a little cordless ETC, but it's been consumed by an alien.
Doesn't
Something
look
has
like that, doesn't it?
gone around it from some horror movie and encapsulated it. What is this?
This is the ETS 125
Okay.
edge sander.
Nice. For sanding edges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just takes the thinking out of it. Just really accurate, efficient edge sanding.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. There's, as with anything, I just need to go through the models, I suppose. This is a cordless.
Yeah.
But it'll fit on the corded version as well.
It will. Indeed.
Yeah. And of course, the cordless version does have the advantage that, yeah, you can run it with the battery. Brilliant, because it's cordless, obviously. But you can pop that out and put this in. Mains adapter, plug it lead, 240 volt sander.
Yeah.
Fantastic, okay, brilliant. There's some green bits on here I need to ask you about. A little dial here,
Yes.
which is 1 to 6, 1 to 6.
That's it.
Okay, this isn't variable speed, is it?
No.
No.
That is an MMC.
MMC, we like that, don't we?
Yeah.
We do like it.
Multi-material control.
Multi-material control, that's cool. So explain to me what multi-material control is.
I would just like to really emphasize to be most efficient and get the best finish. Different materials, different speeds.
Yeah.
So adjust your speed to vary. So painted surfaces, slow the speed down. Timber, perhaps speed it up a little bit. Plastics, slow the speed down also.
Yeah.
So adjust to get the most effective finish.
So it's almost like a heat control as well,
Yeah.
because some things that you sand will turn liquid and they'll gum it all up if you get too much heat in there.
Yeah. High speed,
Yeah,
high heat.
yeah, of course. Okay, because there's lots of vibration going on, lots of friction.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, MMC, set the number to the material that you're sanding
Yes.
and just don't leave it on 6 all the time
Please.
because you might get results that you're not, yeah, okay. Okay, moving down the machine, obviously I've missed out the on-off, but that's fine. We've got a green lever here,
Yes.
and this green lever at the moment on my one has the word soft written on it. Okay, and if I flip it, it says hard.
Yes.
What's going on?
Hard, you want a nice crisp edge. You've just cut a face
Yeah,
and you just want to maintain that, keep that edge. Soft, you want to be a little bit more flexible. You want to work around the material. You don't want to necessarily keep a crisp edge. So you want a little bit of flex. It's almost like the old interface pads that we used to have.
yeah.
Just allow the sander to just work and maintain the character perhaps that you have on the edge.
Yeah,
Whereas hard, you want to keep or perhaps even achieve a crisp edge. Flick it over to hard.
okay.
It's just a flick.
So it just gives you, I don't know if it's easy to see, just gives you is it on? No, it's on hard now. Soft. So we've just got a little bit of movement there, a little bit of give, that's all. Yeah, okay, lovely. Now this pad's quite close to this base, and I'm thinking, am I going to get my abrasive in there to get it on there?
It's doing it like this will be quite a struggle.
Yeah.
Of course. Festool, you've got this little green button over here.
Press the button.
Press,
Yeah.
and shift out.
Oh, just slides it out of the way.
Yeah.
Cool. Put your abrasive, and you've got a tip for getting your abrasive all nice and straight.
Yeah. So with your abrasive, just focus on 2 holes. Just bring your abrasive in, keep those 2 holes aligned, 2 holes on the abrasive, get it down, and then flatten it out across the material.
Awesome. And then pop that back in, and there you go.
And back to business.
Now, show them your one, your pad here. Mine's just plastic.
Yeah.
You've got like lovely felt on there. How come?
So that one is great for sort of timbers where you've got an edge that can take a bit of going over.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're working with maybe high gloss materials, solid surfaces that you may be just a little bit concerned that rubbing a hard surface over it, you might get a few scratches.
Yeah.
So this is just a Velcro pad with a bit of felt that you can protect those high gloss surfaces.
Cool. And I assume if they wear out or they get mucky or ruined, you could just take them off, replace them with a new one.
Exactly.
Okay, brilliant. And I'll say I've got 2 sanders in my toolkit, a corded and a cordless, and I want to take this alien off and put it onto my other sander. Is it pretty straightforward?
It is. It
Yeah?
is. Yeah. So what you need is a hex 5 key.
Okay.
My set over here. 2 screws.
Right.
So just undoing the 2 screws. So this is my main sander. I'm taking this off and I'm going to put it onto my cordless one.
Yeah.
Never done this one before. I've always taken from a cordless to a mains, but let's have a look and see what this does. So it's 2 bits. Take it off. Just be careful to keep the screws
Okay.
from.
Because they're not captive, they could fall out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So that's off. And so this looks as though the extraction port will come out the side. So one side's kind of built up and enclosed.
Yep.
This side's a little bit more open.
So front of the machine to there, rear of the machine to here. Cool.
You know what's here as well? So there's a little groove that'll go into where you put your edge protector in on the sander. There's actually a little nest bit in the casing, and the casing actually nests into that.
Great.
So that's done. With this one, I'm just focusing on the hex screws, aligning them, and that drops on. Tighten, and we're good to go.
Very straightforward.
Well, that is really easy.
It is. Yeah, superb. And I notice you've procured that Allan key from a rather nice little set over there, which I think is the new installer set.
It is indeed, because I've just done an installation.
Of course you have, indeed.
Yes.
Well, there you go. That's what it's called. Yes. And can we have a little look just to see what's in there? Because it looks quite lovely and it's got lots of Festool branded tools in it.
It has indeed. So on the top layer, just like a box of chocolates,
Yes.
we've got a 10-piece screwdriver set with a tester as well. Everything you need for an installer set.
Yeah, definitely.
Take a note. You've got just a touch of green.
Little green branding, which we love. I like the holes in them as well, so you
Yeah.
can hang them up. If you took them out and put in your workshop or something, easy to get off. That's a great idea. Excellent.
And I almost leave the best to last, the bottom layer.
Okay, so I'm going to make you take that layer out, even though normally it would just stay in there, because we want to see.
So you've got a 5-piece spanner
Yep.
with ring ratchet at the end and
Yeah.
shifting spanner, and of course what I've just used. And this, I found this hex 75 just worked really well. It works a treat for.
Yeah. They're quite long arm keys as well, so you get quite a bit of leverage on there if you need to.
Yeah, and of course ball end at the bottom.
Yeah, perfect. So we've got 8, 10, 13, 17 and 19, which all of the hex sizes that you need for regular M5 up to M12 bolts. And the adjustable, which I think goes up to 34 mil, something like that. So it's a pretty good set, really.
That is nice.
So yeah, excellent. So yeah, installer set.
Yeah, and of course it comes in our SIS 3 generation sustainer.
Yes. And I love sustainers. I've got way too many for someone who doesn't need them.
Warren, can you ever have enough?
Not really. No, just need a bigger building to put them in. So this is the new SIS3 generation sustainer, but this is the organised one with the clear lid.
Yes.
Okay, and it's kind of like a evolving T-lock, isn't it? Because they've made it a bit stronger. They've added a few features, but it's still fully backwards compatible with all the other stuff. So
yeah,
fantastic.
Nice set.
Okay, so I think that does it really. Edge sander, installer set. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, okay, so now we've got a little unsung hero to talk about, which came out in January 2020. And I love this little machine. I think you do too, Al.
Full of features.
Yeah, super low price point really for a dust extractor, or we would call it possibly a...
Entry-level site extractor.
Yeah, that's it, because you can just clean up on site.
Vacuum.
Yeah, that's it, cool. It's the same size as a MIDI, pretty much.
Same footprint.
Same footprint, and uses the same filters and bags.
Exactly, cross-compatible.
Filters, so easy to change.
Yes.
Just pop it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
Really easy to get you, but can't be using that for weight.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That would go horribly wrong.
Please.
Okay, so you take this cartridge out, put in a wet filter cartridge, which used to be blue, but now they're...
We've gone to the dark side, black.
Probably wise, because they're going to get filthy anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good show.
Okay.
And don't forget to pop the bag out.
Take the bag
just
out.
get all mucky and
Yeah, okay. So you're going to do wet, bag out, wet filter in, and you're happy.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Some buttons on the front.
They are.
Looks fairly simple, but I think we should go through them. People like me. Big button.
Big button, that's the power on off.
Okay.
Manual.
Manual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Application control. Yeah. So just a reminder, different applications, different airflows requirements. So Festool sanding, the extraction is so strong. If you have that on full, the sander will just suck down to the surface all the time.
Yes.
Just drop the extraction. You'll still get super efficient extraction.
Just dial it down a little bit.
Dial it down, sanding, sawing, routering, sawing, turn extraction up.
Okay.
There you need the full airflow.
Bigger, heavier chunks of material maybe that are going to need that extra extraction to pick them up and whisk them away.
That's it.
Okay, brilliant, excellent. I'm not going to do it right now, but changing the bag is really straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's these two black catches on the side. Pop them, lever them out, top off, bag out, new bag in, reverse, back in, clip it on.
Yeah.
Easy.
And bag is really important. First phase of the filtration system.
Exactly. It protects everything else.
It's the dust mask of the extractor.
I like that.
Yes.
Dust mask of the extractor. Very apt. Yeah.
It is.
Now, this does come supplied with a couple of accessories. For starters, we've got my pointy stick here. This hose here, it's kind of silvery colour. It's not green.
It's not the usual green, is
No,
it? So
what's going on?
A lot lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, especially for hoovering, vacuuming up and things. Especially for vacuum up and things, it's a lot lighter. But you don't have the anti-static. So
No.
if you're doing things like sawing, routering, you're going to get an anti-static shock. There is a potential for that.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, but it's actually lighter than the green one. Okay, fair enough. But it's got the same fittings on the end, so it fits all the tools if you want to. Easy peasy. Okay, and then supplied with the machine, which is a lovely little touch. We've got a couple of little nozzles here.
Yes.
Got your crevice nozzle, which is always handy, and the little head there as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, easy cleanup, and they're stored inside, so it's always there. You're not looking around trying to find your cleanup tools because they're already there. Okay.
Just another thing on the hose, Warren, is it is the tapered hose as well. So there's another jump up as well.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
getting the cyclone effect through the hose, starting off at 32 millimeters, ending up at 27 by the power tool. So you're getting that differentiation in the diameter of the hose as you're coming across, giving you a greater air force.
Ah, so the taper has a cyclone effect kind of thing, which just works better.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I'm not
also
going to
it's-
enter science because I've got no idea how that means, but
And
that
it's-
sounds great.
There's also a straight plug-in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a lot of the previous generations used to have a little bit of an elbow, and there's a bit of a restriction over there. So it's
Yeah.
just a straight plug-in, good airflow, less restriction.
Great, awesome, okie dokie. There's also, this doesn't normally come with it, this back handle, does it? But it's got to be the most undersold accessory that
It
we've
is.
ever had in
It
stock
is,
at
yeah.
our dealership.
Especially at our age, our backs.
Yeah, I was like leaning over, pushing an extractor. Oh, I don't want to do that. So we've got this extendable handle at the back. It's not expensive. Just treat yourself if you've got a bit of a back, and it makes your life so much easier.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got various holes for storing stuff and that kind of thing. So yeah.
Yeah. And of course, extraction, you've got your front take-off port.
Okay. So yeah, fully automatic, just like all of the other extractors in the range.
Exactly. Switch power tool on,
Yeah.
that switches on straight away.
Awesome. Excellent. Well, that's cool. CT15.
CT15 full of features.
It is.
For a
It's
budget machine.
it's glorious, isn't it?
And of course, don't forget the WAI, warranty all inclusive.
Of course. Yeah.
3 years.
You could waste your money on other machines and just throw them away after a year because they're rubbish.
disposable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas this, 3 years,
Full
service all
coverage.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get issues, servicing, repairs, everything's covered within 3 years. We'll
Brilliant.
collect it, we'll take it away, repair it. Of course, you've got the theft protection warrant as well.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, some little cheeky person takes it away, report it to the police, get a crime number, and then I can't remember, is it within 5 or 7 days, ring Festool with your crime number
Yes, please, within 5 days.
within 5 days. Okay.
Please.
And for the princely sum of what, £100 including VAT,
Yes.
you'll get a brand new lovely one sent to you.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, it's like it's insured for you for the 3 years.
it's great.
Yeah.
WAI. Yeah.
WAI.
Yeah. It's got
Yeah.
a ring about it.
It's
isn't it?
great. It's
Yeah.
nearly as good as MMC. Fantastic. Okay, so CT15, really good. Really like this one. Thanks very much. Okay, so if you're watching this video, really grateful. Thanks for clicking the play button. It's really awesome. And if you're watching it on the 14th of October, which is the day we put this video out, then we've got a little offer for you, just to say thank you. If you go to our TOOLFEST.CO.UK website, place an order for anything. Could be a screwdriver bit, could be an edge bander, could be TKS, could be a CT15, who knows, whatever. As long as that order's got the 14th of October as a date stamp on it when it comes through to us, then we're going to refund you 10%. It's like a cashback offer. So as a big thank you to you for watching this, this is our present. Okay, thanks very much. Right, everything else has been really, really fun that we're doing today. But this is probably the funnest bit, I think.
Leave the best to last.
Yeah, exactly. Even if we end up putting it in the middle of the video. Who knows? Who knows? So, this is your boombox, really.
Ah,
This is the Toprock.
yeah, I like that boombox.
Yeah, Bluetooth speaker. But that doesn't really do it justice. I don't think it's just really loud and mental.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yes. It comes in a SIS3 generation sustainer,
Yes.
which
yes.
has been adapted a little bit, hasn't it?
Yes, yes. Old generation SIS3. What is this one? This is the M137.
137. Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. So we've got big speaker here with a nice metal grille protecting it, and we've got buttons on the front. And to save our embarrassment, we've already set this up, ready to work. But if it all falls over, we'll have to do it again and show you. But it's pretty straightforward. It really is. I think, isn't there instructions on the inside of the lid?
There are, and they, yeah, really handy. Especially pairing the two together.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, pairing, charging, eyes, pairing two Toprocks. So you can get proper wireless stereo
Sound.
anywhere you like, which is fantastic. And you know what, also,
Oh,
look at that.
I just love that.
How many times have you dropped a sustainer lid and it's gone bang? But because there's quite a bit of stuff in here, electronics, things that I will never understand. It's got a reasonable bit of weight to it. So that soft close.
Yeah, finger protecting.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So
Stereo soft close.
stereo soft close. We could soft close them together at the same time. We won't. No. So yeah, so you'd set it all up, and then because it's got this handle here, you can carry it around like this. You can go back to the 80s. Put it on your shoulder, that kind of thing. Or yeah, take it to the park, wherever. It's just awesome, isn't it?
The sound quality is just amazing.
Yeah, we're going to do that in a minute. Sadly, you won't experience the stereo kind of thing when we put the 8D digital sounds on from YouTube that we're using, because we're just using this to record it. But you know, you'll just see our excited little faces. So, now, for technical stuff, buttons along the front.
Yes.
Mine are all lit up because we've set this up already. So from here we've got straightforward.
Power on off.
Okay, and what are the other ones going to do?
Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got plus and minus for the volume control.
Okay, so you can control the volume from here. You don't have to do it from your phone. Or you can do both or either, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is like the primary one that's linked to that phone for the sound, and that's the secondary.
Yes.
So I've got a blue light on here.
And I have got a purple light on mine.
Purple light. Okay, so we know which is which. But if I turn the volume up and down, it will control both. Will that do the same?
It will. Yes.
So,
Control the volume from either machine or from your phone.
okay, so if I don't like your music, I can turn it down. And if you don't like my music, you can turn it down.
Quite likely.
Or if we
yes.
both like it, we can both turn it up.
Crank it up.
Excellent. Cool. Any other features I should know about before we just rock the house?
For me, Warren, a Bluetooth speaker with 3 years unconditional warranty, all inclusive.
That is important. I forgot about that. So yeah, so 3 years.
Yeah.
Anything goes wrong.
Sorry, it is conditional as long as you register it.
Ah, okay. So yeah, it's got to be registered.
Yes, please. With your
So yeah,
MyFest
make sure you get it registered for your 3 years service all inclusive or warranty all inclusive, whatever. And anything goes wrong, Festool collect it, no charge.
No charge.
Fix it, no charge. Send it back to you, no charge. And the repair guys are just totally awesome.
Yeah.
They are unsung heroes pretty much, aren't they? Because they turn this stuff around so quickly.
Yeah.
It arrives here, it gets fixed, it gets sent back out. You should have it back with you probably within a week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just astonishingly good after sales service on that.
Yeah. It is Festool. You've also got the USB in front of you, right?
Ooh. Oh, little door.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
have a look at that.
So you've got the little door, open it up, you've got the USB there so you can charge your phone off it.
Okay.
And then you've also got the power on there because of course there's an internal battery.
Oh, okay. So it's got its own battery. So it's completely independent from the rest of the range.
Yeah.
So even if you haven't got any Festool tools, you can treat yourself to a Bluetooth speaker.
Of course you would want two, wouldn't you?
2 Bluetooth speakers.
For
Got to have that
stereo.
stereo effect.
Absolutely.
If you ever get a chance just to see this and listen to this stereo, it's just great, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll do that in a minute. So yeah, inside, handy little bag. It's got the power adapter in it and everything. So yeah. How long do you reckon it'll run off a full charge?
10 hours.
10 hours. Okay. And how far away can you be from it?
Oh, Warren, 50 meters.
50 meters.
50 meters Bluetooth connection.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? So you can stick it if you're working on a site. If you can put it anywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be more than 50 meters away from it.
Yeah. Straight line connection, of course.
Got it. Okay. Well, should we put some sound through it?
Let's do
Should we
something.
do those 8D digital sounds that I found on
yes.
YouTube? Okay, bro. We've got to stand them up, get full effect. And I've got my little source here, which I really need my eyes for. And okay, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this clip. Ready?
And we
I have
should.
no idea what level setting this is on the volume. So brace yourselves. Keep bracing yourselves. That's an advert. There we go. That's better. So you go to your happy place on the seat bar. Close your eyes. Quite dramatic. Really scary. Ooh. isn't that great?
Just control the volume from one. And this is the secondary one. That can control the volume.
Yeah. Everyone's got to experience this, really. We did this back at our place outside, and we turned it up to 11, and we had like the sound of trains going by and planes and all sorts, and it's just terrific. So yeah, I recommend, definitely, everyone should have 2 of these.
Yeah.
Great.
Great bit of kit.
Thanks very much. This is nasty. We don't want this to happen, do we? Oh no. Do we want it to happen, Al?
No.
So what do? We get
the Festool TKS 80.
Excellent.
Yeah.
This one here.
The new table saw.
Lovely. So, TKS 80, 80mm depth of cut.
Yes.
I can tell that just from the title. It's easy. And this is full set version. Sliding table, rear table, side table, hose, no dust extractor, that's not included, but you know, you probably have one of those already. So that would be the full set version. Oh, parallel fence, most important, because that makes everything so much easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great bit of kit.
You can get no, it's not a basic version, it's just a stripped down version. Same saw, you just don't get the sliding, rear, side, parallel fence. You get the little angle fence, that one that's mounted on there.
Yeah.
Angle stop, okay. So it'll still be ready to go.
Yeah.
Cool. I noticed on this one, because I'm used to selling the CS50, CS70, both great saws, really good. It's got a different top surface in it.
Yes. So this is quite familiar with. We're familiar with this 5070.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And then this is a new design on the TKS 80.
Yeah, okay. That's like super smooth, isn't it? Okay, for running material through. So this has Sawstop technology, as we've said. So with great care, you always use these machines with great care, but it will help prevent accidents, chopping digits off, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it should always be said that it's down to the user to be really careful anyway with a machine like this.
And it does always seem to happen on the table saw. A lot of people I speak to.
Yes, table saws. Is it just because you're pushing material through and maybe you're not using a push stick like you should be?
Yes.
So yeah, okay, cool. So let's have a little look at it a bit closer. We've got buttons on the front, we've got big knob thing there and something else. Can you run through some of that for us?
Yeah, the setup is so nice and easy on the TKS 80.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got your main power switch on here.
Uh-huh.
Start, saw, engage, yeah. So
Yeah.
when you start doing cutting, your emergency stop over there, and then your saw stop off feature button over there.
Okay, why?
Every now and again you might be cutting aluminium.
Yep.
Timber that's really, really moist, so you want to disengage the saw stop. So let's say here we've got a bit of aluminium.
Yes.
Now a nice way to test, as soon as you're dealing with any new material,
Yeah.
and you're not sure, is the saw stop going to engage when I cut this material?
Yeah.
All you do is just bring it to the blade, and then
Okay.
you should have a red flashing light there.
We've got a
Yeah.
flashing red line.
So
yeah.
that's a saw stop saying, hold on,
Yeah.
I'm number one active, but also that material is going to set me off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're looking at a new blade and cartridge then.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can do the same if you just touch. This is a nice way just to make sure if you're not that confident,
Flashing red line?
just touch the saw blade with your finger.
Okay.
That engages. Yeah. If you take a bit of timber, touch it with that.
Mm-hmm.
All safe.
Yeah,
All fine.
all fine.
We're
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So to engage that, what you do is you press it down, hold it in,
Mm-hmm.
and then
So flashing green light when it's running means that the saw stop is disengaged.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Now that will just disengage saw stop for that single operation.
Right.
So at the moment now we've got a solid green light. I'll just switch this on momentarily.
Yep.
Solid green light.
Yes.
And so that means saw stop is then again active.
Okay, so it automatically resets itself to a safe mode every time you turn it off.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Right.
So you've got to actively disengage Sawstop for any operation like that.
Cool. There's a little wheel on this side that I can see that you come with numbers on, which is our favourite.
MMC is in the house.
MMC is in the house. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we reiterate it? Let's just tell it again. Who cares? You know.
Multi-material control.
Okay.
Yes.
And we will turn that dial because.
Different materials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cutting aluminium, cutting plastics, cutting timber. All of those different blades.
Yeah.
Demanding different speed settings on the machine.
Okay. Can you give me one or two examples? Like aluminium, how fast would you run it for?
Aluminium, you go probably medium speed, so
Okay.
3 to 4 on aluminium.
Okay.
Plastics is the one, really high spinning, fast blade, generates a lot of heat.
Yeah.
So in your plastics, you want to turn the speed down.
As you got those nasty little melted edges.
Yeah, little melted edges. So just, and it's nice just to play around, rip cuts, cross cuts.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just nice to, it almost takes the pressure off to turn the speed down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've noticed that before, like with plunge saws and stuff like that, you know, maybe you're using it and it's struggling to get through the timber or something like that. So actually, if you turn the speed down a little bit, okay, it'll take a bit longer to cut maybe, and you'll get a cleaner cut, you won't get any nasty burn marks or anything like that.
Exactly.
So yeah.
You don't want to be running your car all the time at full revs.
No,
do you?
no, definitely not. Okay, so next up, we're looking at maybe angles and depth of cut.
Yes.
Okay, let's step back a little bit so you can move in there and you can show us.
Thank you. So that is height of cut.
Okay.
Yeah. Really simple operation. If you go that way, you've got higher blade, and that's it. And then the other way, lower blade, you can get your blade right down.
You don't have to lock it off, it just stays there.
Just stays there.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Really nice, easy adjustment.
Big green ring thing.
So what you're doing is you're just pulling them towards you,
Mm-hmm.
and then tilting over to your angles.
And it just stays there.
Just stays there.
No
Yeah.
funny little knob to lock it off or
You've
anything
got
like that?
a nice big indicator over there, so you can really see what angles you're on at.
Oh, okay.
And turn it, it'll stop naturally at 0 when you're in that position.
Okay, it's a set stop position for that, yeah.
It'll go over to 45,
Yeah.
stop at that.
Okay.
You can tweak it. Now the camera probably can't see that,
No,
but there is a little fine adjusting dial
there
just
is.
on your side of it.
There is. I'll just describe it. It is actually quite a big green knob.
Difficult to miss, isn't it?
It is really difficult to miss,
Yeah.
yeah. And you just turn that either way. Just makes it go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Can I?
Oh, please. Thank you. And that's a push stick sticking out there, I take it?
It is, yes. Really
Push,
nice
push.
and convenient. Right here, switching the machine on. Push stick nests nicely in there.
Yeah,
And yeah, everything has been thought of with a saw.
it has. Yeah,
It's all really nice and neat. Shall we do a little test cut?
Yes, yes. Let's cut some wood up, and then maybe we won't sacrifice something. Yeah? That'd be fun.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
So I've got my safety eyewear here.
Oh, hang on. Let's put those on.
What I'm just going to do is a cross cut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my sliding table in here. And
Yeah.
of course we're going to use Sawstop. So when I switch the machine on, you'll notice the light will stay solid green,
Okay.
just as an indicator. Yeah, Sawstop is good and engaged. And
Lovely. I mean, it's,
was it?
the table saw's fairly simple, but this is a high-spec
Yes.
precision table saw,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
With a large depth of cut.
What I've really come to learn working with the machine is so much on it is calibratable.
Okay.
Your rip fence and your angle stop and your sliding table and your rear table, everything you can tweak and calibrate so it's exactly accurate.
Yeah.
Which of course out the factory may not be always 100%.
No, sure.
And it's just such a lovely table saw.
Yeah, it is. It is a thing of beauty, isn't it? And was launched earlier in the year.
Yeah.
It's already been a really good seller.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool for a dealership like us. So are we going to test out this Sawstop thing as we're here?
Should we try it out?
I think it's a good idea. Well, you know, might not get another chance for a while.
No, we won't. So here we have our poor little sausage.
Oh dear.
And let's see if we can save the sausage. Actually,
Save the sausage.
that side,
That should be a hashtag, shouldn't it? Hashtag save the sausage.
that side looks a little bit worn for wear. So, Warren, did you want to inspect that? I mean,
No.
we've got to proceed.
No, it's been in the jar for quite a long time. It is in pristine condition. There are no marks.
Yes.
It is untouched.
Now, I must warn you, Warren, I've done this quite a number of times, but it is quite a bang.
Okay.
Yes.
It's going to make me jump.
So be ready for it.
I'm just going to jump and scream. That's for sure. So you're going to cut through the end. You already went for it there, didn't you? Didn't hang around.
Did we save the sausage, Warren?
We've saved it. It's got the slightest surface damage maybe, but that's it.
I think there might be a bit of.
Was that just a bit of sawdust from the MDF? Oh, it is.
MDF.
No, you're right.
That is.
Yeah, it's pristine still.
Absolutely pristine.
Yeah, it's just a bit of MDF dust on there.
Yeah. And there the saw blade's gone, safely out the way.
Completely vanished within the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now, I think it's really handy if you are getting the TKS table saw, get a spare cartridge, get a
Yeah.
spare blade.
Yeah.
Because if this does happen to you, you want to have that spare. You just change the cartridge, change the blade. It's a couple of minutes job,
Yeah.
and then you're good to go again.
Carry on working. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hate to think of the alternative.
Mm. Yeah. No, we don't want to think about that. So yeah, keep your sausage intact, and change your cartridge and blade, and away you go again.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant. Cool. Is there anything else you think we need to mention about this?
Of course, the WAI 3-year unconditional support.
Of
on the
course.
table saw. Theft insurance is really critical.
This is all covered by it as well.
Yeah.
So, God forbid somebody half inches your, what, $2.5 grand table saw,
Yeah.
then yeah, you can replace it for £100.
Yeah, that's
That's
just an incredible deal.
Great
from
insurance.
Festool.
Cool.
Yeah. And so that is really important. Is please register this with your Festool account,
Yes.
and then you know you're covered.
Brilliant.
That is vital. And otherwise, it's just such a lovely table saw. The adjustment, the calibration, you can get it spot on, and it's a beautiful machine.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, TKS 80. Thanks very much. Okay, so now we've got here the STM 1800,
Yes.
and I've not seen one of these out of the box yet, to be honest with you. We've sold a few, and they look great, and customers are really excited, but all I know is it's like expandable work table. Oh, you tell me.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. If you're working by yourself, Warren,
Mm-hmm.
and you even 8x4s, I'm coming to that age now where any help I can get, you know, to load this onto a workbench and to efficiently process it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Absolutely. Somebody of your stature, a little bit taller, so you can adjust the height so you're at a nice comfortable working level.
Oh, okay.
And as far as I'm aware, I've yet to come across something else. To load a jumbo sheets of material are just getting bigger and bigger. To load that onto the table by itself is next to impossible, and
Okay.
this can do it.
So you said height adjustment, are that the big green knobs at the bottom?
That's it.
Okay,
Yes.
so loosen those four off, and then you can pull it up or something?
It goes up to,
Yeah.
of course, 900 height,
Okay.
the Festool
Yeah.
height. Yeah. So you can use it as an offshoot or to help load your MFT tables for all your other Festool stationery.
Great, so
Machines.
same level as all the stationary machines.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's a nice addition.
Yeah.
Folds really small,
It does.
in and out of the van, yet it turns into a giant. So first thing, this is in its fold condensed
Okay,
version.
just
So
rolls around quite freely, quite happily on its own, yeah.
Yes, so you've got two little clips.
Okay,
Just undo them.
yep.
And then you've got two little safety pegs just in the middle here.
Ah,
And you can hear that one engaging.
yeah.
And undo that. And there you are in mini version. STM
okay.
1800. So still a really nice size.
Yeah,
You got your little supports that you can plug into.
and they just snap on
They
and
just snap.
snap off.
And you can see they do get sliced a little bit. slice
Yeah.
and dice, but they're part of their support.
These are
structure.
just sacrificial, aren't they? And they held these bits of timber and they're held in with little screws.
Yeah.
So easy to run up some material and just replace those at any point.
Exactly.
Or I suspect maybe you can buy them
Yes.
as an accessory or
As an
consumable.
accessory consumable.
Great. Okay, that's brilliant.
Mobile on casting, which is really, really nice in a small environment. If you're really tight for space, if you need to move, shift from one side to the other.
Yeah.
And in this instance, let's load our 8x4 sheet. So what you can do is you can now expand from
Okay.
here. Yeah. So to expand from here, you've got these little expanding arms
Yep.
with additional expansion. Just slide in there, lock off, and you'll have the same on your side of your one as well.
Okay.
And
Okay, shall I try?
give it a go.
All right. Oh. Am I doing that? Oh, here we go.
Push it in, and yeah, happy days.
As far in as we like. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. One more to do.
I'll just put these one side. We'll use them in a moment.
Okay.
And there you
so
go.
now it's big.
You've expanded it.
Yeah.
Expanded. So now to load the sheet, you've got these little plastic feet. You can extend them out all the way.
Yeah.
Or what I like to do is just tweak them a little bit so they're just exposed above the top surface.
Okay, so like jaunty angle there.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring the bench in front of your sheet.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn my back to the camera now. Lift up the workbench. In under my sheet material,
Yep.
hold the first sheet towards the bench,
Yep.
and then we
Well, that saves a lot of
jump
moving it
down.
up and trying to get it on top
Yes.
of the table. Yeah.
Yes. And then you can start processing your sheet.
Superb.
Support it all the way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're within like 250 mil at the end of the board, so it's
Yeah.
plenty of support, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And of course, 150 kilogram weight capacity.
Okay.
You can load a few sheets on, move it somewhere else, bring it back.
Of course.
You've got complete mobility within your workspace.
Superb. Yeah. I'm not sure there's anything quite like it around that is quite so versatile, especially with this feature. The
Yeah.
little feeder you can tuck under the boards and like lever it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Especially for this night before, this is easy. And what I really like about it, again, Festool, they've stored everything.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom of the feet is a little plastic section over here. So
Right.
if you maybe got a bit of a delicate floor surface, this is not going to scratch the floor as you're scooping the sheet up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, we can extend even further.
Further.
Let's go full, shall we?
Wow. Okay.
So just under this arm over here,
Oh,
you've got
okay.
another little pin,
Right.
and you can extend that out.
Do the same this side.
Same that side,
Pull the pin.
pull the pin.
Pull it out. Oh, wow. Okay.
So now you can see the full capacity. You've got a few of these.
Okay.
We might be missing one for your side.
That's fine. Yeah.
And you can see how you can process a jumbo sheet by yourself
Yeah. Easy.
if you're in this environment.
Without pulling it back, trying to lift it or manhandle it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, this rollers have got casters have got locks on.
Yep.
So if you want to get your work surface more stable,
Mm-hmm.
put the brakes on. And that way, as you're cutting, as you're processing, routering,
Mm-hmm.
the work surface is nice and stable
Yeah.
and fully supported.
It's great, isn't it? Yeah. Superb.
Yeah. And of course, this all just folds up. Just a tiny
Little thing. Slot it in the back of the van or down the corner of the workshop. Nicely out of the way for when you need it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Al. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So that's a wrap, that's it. I've had a fantastic 2 days here. Couldn't have enjoyed myself more seeing this fabulous new building and all the facilities it offers. There's certainly plenty of room for Festool to grow into, so that's something to look forward to. So yeah, thank you so much to Festool for letting me come here. Thank you ever so much to Kelly. She's helped out enormously to make this thing happen. And Matt, if Matt hadn't kind of, done his bit, this certainly would never have done anything like this. And he's been a cracking camera operator and lights operator as well, so thank you, Matt. But of course, Al, he's the man, he knows it all, and he tells us how to do it, and it's just been a pleasure to work with him. So thanks ever so much. See you soon, bye.